Hello friends, welcome back to EduSkills. As we promised yesterday, we are back again. Today, we'll be discussing about lexical questions in reading part C, especially reference questions. I have heard that many are having the concerns regarding the lexical question. But if you know the real trick to find out the answer, it will be very easy. As you all know, in the reading part C, in both text A and B, altogether we'll have 4 lexical type questions. And if you are competent enough, or if once you know how to do it, then easily you can score 4 questions. And I have seen that somebody were saying that whenever I get a reading part C booklet, I will be doing the lexical questions first, because they are already practiced well and they know how to do it, and without any confusion they can directly go to the answer and can do it in very fast way. So today we are going to see some questions from different material I have chosen. I think it will be there. I have already posted in the platform. If you want, you can open it and see. So let's move. Hope my screen is visible, right? Okay. So
visible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
First one is taken from the text sleep deprivation. Let's go to the text. You know that reading part C will be reading the question first. We'll go to the particular paragraph, then we'll go to the answer options. So it is QTA method. You know that we have to do numbering of the paragraph before going to the task, because we know that most of the questions will be referred with the paragraph number. So in almost all the reference questions, it can be seen. Here you can see that in the fifth paragraph, what does the word it refer to? So it, you know that it's a pronoun, and it denotes singular form. So therefore, if there are any plural forms in the answer option, you can easily eliminate it, and you know that. Yes. See, every time we know that the pronoun will be given followed by the noun or the subject. So therefore, how can we find out the answer, or where we have to search for it? See, it will be in the inverted comma, and it will be bold and underlined. Therefore, easily you can find out the particular reference word in the paragraph. So you can go to that particular sentence, and the answer will be always in the previous sentence, because the previous sentence subject will be the answer. Okay, and the particular subject will be referred as it, or they, or those, or these, or whatever it may be. Okay, so it may be denoting, these pronoun may be denoting the person, or sometimes it may be some idea or anything. Okay, let us see what is this question says. Let's see, it is in the third line. You can see that this is because it degrades the energy molecule adenosine triphosphate. Okay, it's a long sentence. We are not going to read. We have to find out what is it. Let's see the previous sentence in this paragraph. Okay, it is echoing Mancotta's result. Bashir has found evidence that enforced lack of sleep send the brain into a catabolic or energy consuming state. Here you can see that echoing Mancotta's result. It's a we'll say that introductory phrases or the transitional phrases, or if anyone's name is given, then it be a comma given there. All those things, it may be you know that father already explained regarding all those things. See, this part may not be necessary for us. Whenever there is a comma in the starting part, or it is an introductory part, may not be necessary for us. And the remaining part, Bashir has found evidence that. Okay, so here, what I read now, this much still that also not needed for us in this paragraph or sentence, or in almost all the sentence, it may be like that. It said, or proven that, or evidence given that, or yes, somebody said that, like that. If anything is given, till that we can just neglect it and read the remaining part. Enforced lack of sleep sends the brain into a catabolic or energy consuming state is the sentence in which the answer will be. Can you tell me what is the answer then? Please.
Catabolic state.
C, catabolic state.
Enforced lack of, see the particular part of sentence or the clause is telling about what, or the what is the subject in that part. Enforced lack of sleep sends the brain into a catabolic or energy consuming state.
Lack of sleep.
Enforced lack of sleep.
Yeah. Can you find the answer in the answer option? Which option it is?
D, ma'am.
Yes, enforced lack of sleep. I think you got the idea, right? So we have to see regarding what or whom or the particular or which idea is referred there, or regarding what the particular sentence is saying. Here it is telling about the enforced lack of sleep. See, if it is, if you have the doubt whether it is right or wrong, you can do one thing. Your option, which one you have chosen, you can replace it in the particular place of it or the reference word, and you can read and confirm whether it is right or wrong. Here it is, first one is an N sign. Option A is an N sign. See, it article and given there, and option C is starting with article also and that means it is first time it will be telling about that particular subject or the noun. So when it is first referred, it won't be an answer because it will be given before and then only it will be given in that particular sentence in which the answer or the reference is given. So here you can see that you cannot replace it as such. See, this is because it degrades the energy. An enzyme degrades the energy. You cannot see in the previous sentence. Can you see the word enzyme in the previous sentence?
No.
No. So we can eliminate that answer. Next one is new evidence. New evidence. Where is the word new evidence? It is given there, but it is we have not chosen that part as the part of answer. Okay, Bashir has found the evidence that means that will not be the answer. Next is a catabolic state. Catabolic state, it is there in the part of the particular sentence, but you know that it is telling that enforced lack of sleep send the brain into a catabolic state. That means the enforced lack of sleep is a subject and this is the object. So therefore that is also not the answer. So option D is the answer. Can we move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Okay. Clear, ma'am.
Second question. This is taken from the text, the case for and against e-cigarette. What is this in paragraph 5 referring to? Okay. So from the beginning of the paragraph, it is mentioned there. We will go to the particular word, highlighted word. These are comparable with the trace amount of toxic or carcinogenic substance found in medicinal nicotine inhalers. Okay. Now, let's go to the previous sentence where we have to search for the answer. Result from a laboratory study released in 2013 found that, I told already, if it anything given like that, found that, said that, or anything, till that we can just avoid it. Then remaining, while e-cigarette do contain contaminants, the level range from 9 to 450 times lower than in tobacco cigarette smoke. Can anyone find out the subject in this one? While e-cigarettes do contain contaminants, the levels range from 9 to 450 times. Regarding what it is telling?
Contaminants.
Contaminant.
Yes. The level range from 9 to 450 times. That is regarding the contaminants.
Contaminant.
Can you find any option like that?
Yes, ma'am. C.
Contamination level.
Yes. Yes, you are right. Okay. So option A is laboratory study result. Where is it given? It is given in the beginning of the sentence. Result from a laboratory study released in 2013 found that, and we that particular part we are not considering for the to find the answer. Then after that what is given, in that it is not given. Okay. Then nicotine inhalers. Where is given in nicotine inhalers? It is after the reference word. It's after the reference word. Okay. Next it is tobacco cigarettes. Is it given? E-cigarette it is given, but tobacco cigarette not mentioned.
Cigarette.
That is not the answer. Can we jump to next one?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you are interested now. You got the idea, right? Yeah, that one. What does the word there in paragraph 3 refer to? Okay, you can see that it is in the last part. Exposure to high levels of noise causes excessive wear and tear, leading to their damage to destruction. Okay, so what is the previous sentence says, when sounds enter our ear, that is the introductory phrases, they set in motion tiny frequency specific hair cells within the cochlea. After that, comma given, then our hearing organ, one more comma. We know that according to mentor for the Saleen Joseph strategies, he always says that this is what the thing which is inside two commas or a hyphen can be strike out. Okay, here you know that it is, we call it as subject to complement. It is telling about our hearing organ is the regarding the complement regarding the particular word cochlea here. Cochlea, you know, it's an organ in the ear, you know that, or part. Okay, so once again we'll read by avoiding this part. They set in motion tiny frequency specific hair cells within the cochlea which initiate the neural impulses which are perceived by us as sounds. Okay, I'll repeat it. Okay, so they set in motion tiny frequency specific hair cells within the cochlea which initiate the neural impulses which are perceived by us as sounds. Can you say what is the subject of this sentence?
Neural impulses entering our ear. No?
Where
See,
is it given?
which initiate the neural impulses which
So
are
what is this which?
So tiny hair cells within the cochlea.
Which initiate the neural impulses. That means?
Tiny hair cells within the cochlea.
Yes, the sentence is speaking about the tiny hair cell, tiny frequency specific hair cells within the cochlea. Okay, and here it is which initiate the neural impulses, means we have to see what is that which are perceived by us as sounds. Okay, that means that is which means it is telling about the particular subject. So that is not the subject. What comes after that? There the subject will not be there. That is the object part. Okay, so which initiate, that means what is that? So the next in the answer part also it is given, exposure to high levels of noise causes excessive wear and tear, leading to their damage or destruction. There means the tiny hair cells in the ear, damage or destruction. Okay, so it will be, you know, that a part or organ or anything may be damaged. So it will not be the impulses which are perceived by us. Is it the neural impulses? No, it's not. It's impulse is not
organ maybe.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, like that you can confirm the answer if you have the doubt on the options. Is it clear? And you know that
Clear now.
smartphone and music players, it is given in the previous part of the paragraph. So we have not chosen, it is not there. So that is not the answer. Again, you know that is not an organ. Again, it cannot wear and tear. Okay, next. People with hearing loss. People with hearing loss is person. Okay, this particular sentence is not speaking about the person. Then neural impulses, that already we have eliminated. Now the answer is D, tiny hair cells in the ear. Can we go to next question?
Yes.
Yeah. This is from the text copy. In the second paragraph, the word they refers to. They, you know that it's a plural word. So the answer will be in the plural only. Now let's see. But they said. They said. Said means usually it may be human being, right? Sometimes it may be some idea or any findings or research. The particular research said, like that it may be given. But let us see. They said their findings. So it will be, of course, some people. Yeah, person or human being. Okay, let us read the previous sentence. School's team noted that because their review included mainly observational data, no firm conclusions could be drawn about cause and effect. But they said, okay, so what is they then?
School's team.
Steam.
Yeah.
D.
Yes, it is not observational
Full
data. We
steam.
have already seen that finding their finding mentioned that it is human beings. So observational data can be eliminated, and the recent reviews also can be eliminated. Pool steam and people drinking coffee. Here, people drinking coffee is not the answer, you know. Okay, shall we move forward?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, this is from Restless Leg Syndrome. What does the word this in the final paragraph refer to? Yeah, here this only serves to further reinforce in the need to investigate and treat any associated mood or anxiety disorders in conjunction with RLS symptoms. Low dose dopamine agonist therapy was started, after which the symptoms subsided. Okay, actually the previous sentence starts from however, and it's a contrast. Then despite that, you know that it is. Despite resolution of the RLS symptoms, her depressive symptoms continued. Okay, so it is, you know that it is dependent and independent clause you can see there, and of course answer will be in the independent clause. So can you say what is the answer then? Despite resolution of the RLS symptoms, her depressive symptoms continued. This only serves to further reinforce the need to investigate. Are you able to find out?
Symptoms maybe.
Yeah, what is matching? Which option will be matching with that word?
C.
See, ma'am, the end of RLS symptoms.
Is it the end? End means it may be already treated one. It is telling that symptoms continued.
First one. E.
Once again, you read that part. Her depressive symptoms continued. Her depressive symptoms continued.
Unresolved depression.
D, ma'am.
Unresolved
Depression.
Yes, continued means it is unresolved.
Unresolved.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
synonyms
D
is
is the
there. Yeah, her depressive symptoms continued. So what is the answer then?
D, ma'am.
D.
Yeah, Lisa's unresolved depression. So the paragraph is not only the particular paragraph is given here, and therefore you are not able to find out the name of the person given there. So her means it is somebody person. Okay, so it denotes a woman. So it is Lisa's unresolved depression.
Depression.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let's go to next one. Okay, sixth question. What does the word they in the fourth paragraph refer to? It's given. It's from the multivitamins. Okay, then in the case of multivitamins, it is logical that some vitamins may reduce cardiovascular events because they are anti-inflammatory or more broadly improve health and well-being. Here only one sentence is mentioned here. You may be thinking that where can we find the answer? It is not in the previous, and it is usually it will be in the previous sentence, but here it is in the previous clause of the or previous part of the same sentence. Okay, so in the case of multivitamins, we can avoid that much. The remaining is it is logical that some vitamins may reduce cardiovascular events. So regarding what it is telling?
Some vitamins.
Some vitamins. Okay.
Some vitamins. B.
Yes. So the answer is B.
B.
Yes. Okay. Can we go to next one then?
Yes, ma'am.
What does the word it in the second paragraph refer? While fluoride is from the text fluoride. While fluoride has been recommended for years, Ajol's team wanted to focus on the intensity of oral hygiene to see if it made a difference in cavity prevention. Ajol's team wanted
Fluoride.
it made a difference in cavity prevention. So it is it. So therefore, option B will not be the answer. Hajol's team means it will be they or yeah. So that is not the answer. Fluoride. It is not mentioned in this part, but it can be. It can be because the whole text will be telling about the fluoride. Okay, but in this, what is telling that Hajol's team wanted to focus on the intensity of oral hygiene to see if it made. a difference in cavity prevention. It made a difference in cavity prevention means it won't give score, right? Yeah, then what is that? What may be the answer?
Oral hygiene, ma'am. D.
Yeah, yes, the intensity of oral
Intensity
hygiene.
of oral hygiene.
Okay,
Cavity prevention.
okay. I hope it's clear to you. Do you have any doubt? Any question? Anybody? We wanted to get clarification in anything? Yes, stop sharing then.
Fifth
Let's
one.
go. Fifth.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What does the word this in the final paragraph refer to? This, see, we'll read that part. This only serves to further reinforce the need to investigate and treat. See, this is a long sentence. No need to go in deep in that. We have to find out what is this. That's all. So it will be in the previous part. So you know that the sentence, I have taken two sentences here because it is starting with a contrast. So we have to know what is given in the previous sentence. Then only the previous idea and it is contrast given after that, or the which is no against that the particular sentence will be given in the next sentence. Therefore, it is there are two sentences mentioned there. Low dose dopamine agonist therapy was started, after which the symptoms subsided. However, so they are telling symptoms subsided. However, so there are still problem. Okay, despite resolution of the RLS symptom, that is dependent clause. Okay, you know that despite resolution of the RLS symptom, her depressive symptoms continued. That is independent clause, and the subject will be in the almost all the time it will be in the independent clause. You can find this. Okay, it will be mentioned in both. Okay, sometimes, but here it is mentioned here. Her depressive symptoms continued.
It is a dependent clause.
Yes.
Okay.
Independent clause. Her depressive symptoms continued is independent clause. Okay. Clear now?
Yes.
It's clear.
Thank you.
Okay. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Father Saleen, for this wonderful opportunity. And I am so happy to share my knowledge with you. And
Thank you.
happy to see you all here. Okay. So
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so
you.
much, ma'am.
yes.
Thank you very much.
Because
Yes.
we learn
word.
more.
Okay, one word to the viewers. Okay. Hi viewers. Hope it is. It will be it will be a beneficiary for you people. Then, if you have any concerns, you can join with us. If you are not a member of EduSkills, you can join to our EduSkills Telegram platform. The link will be given in the description box. And if you can subscribe our channel if you are not done so. Then please like if you are interested in our channel in the videos shared by our mentor Father Saleen Joseph and his unique tips and strategies, and please like and share with your friends so that many struggling people will be benefited from that, and you will be blessed, of course, and you know that. Then please invite your friends to our channel. Then we all together will move forward, and we wish you a happy journey. And once again, Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Happy
Thank you.
Christmas.